Okay, we don't fill that in yet. We first then do my interest expense. And you'll find that these amounts are usually the same. No, I'm lying. Because now we would have gone operating profit plus interest. No. Sorry, hold on, I'm just jittering a bit. So that one minus that one would have given me that. Then we'll say that one plus this one minus this one. No, minus this one. So we'll subtract this one first. We'll first subtract my interest expense. Okay, we'll have to first subtract my interest expense. No, wait, I'm lying. I'm lying. Sorry, erase that. That one plus that one is going to give me this one. Then this one, sorry, your operating profit and loss plus your interest income will give you your profit before interest expense. Then your interest expense subtracted from the profit before interest expense is going to give us our final answer, which is our net profit or loss for the year. Must I say that again? Yes. Sorry, I short-circuited there. I'm going to go from gross operating income. So, we say gross operating income minus operating expenses is going to give me my operating profit or loss. Then I enter my interest income over there. So we're going to say my operating profit or loss plus my interest income, I rule off, and that's going to give me my profit before interest expense. Then I insert my interest expense, I subtract that from my profit before interest expense, and that final answer is going to give me my net profit or loss for the year. Okay. Are you okay, guys? Are we fine? Janique? Okay, right. Format test. That's lesson 9. Yes.
Operating expenses also run brackets.
Yes. Okay, grade 10s. Lesson 10, I'm going to have to wrap this up soon. Lesson 10 gives us an example, and it gives us information, pre-adjusted trial balance with some numbers and some wonderful things over there. Turnover, then it's got adjustments. And then it tells us steps to follow when preparing an income statement. So what must we do? Firstly, we must write down the format. Okay, obviously you're going to need to know what are my incomes and what are my expenses. So first thing you do is write down your format. Sales minus cost of sales gives me gross profit. Gross profit, and then so on we go. Number 2, it says write down all the income accounts under other operating income, and then write down all the expense accounts under operating expenses. Write the opening balance of each income and expense amount in brackets. The figures in the nominal accounts section in the pre-adjusted trial balance. So we take these amounts here that they've given to us here in my nominal sheet. All of these are the amounts that we would write down. Okay. Write the opening, me too, write the opening balance of each income and expense amount in brackets. So I think they're talking here about if we still need to do the adjustments. So we're combining it. So what they're talking about, start with the adjustments and work them one by one. So this part over here, you know when we do my post-adjustment trial balance as we've been doing, and we write the account and then we draw my open brackets and then we show the adjustment, close the bracket and then put it in debit or credit column. That's what they're talking about here. Write the opening balance and the brackets. Okay. Start with the adjustments and work through them one by one. Ensure that you use brackets when you subtract an amount. So I think this part, they're talking about when we actually in the income statement, in the debit and credit columns. Yeah. So can you see here, this is what they're talking about here. You write the balances down and then we show the adjustment. Here we must show balances. Okay, now for some reason, I want you to do activity 8. No, what I was going to say is that for some reason we printed the answers of activity 8 on the on your sheet. So the answers are there, but I want you to do activity 8 by yourself, for yourself. Okay? Whether you do it today or tomorrow, I would say income statement is still fresh in your brain. I would go and just quickly see what activity 8 is about. You're more than welcome to stay here in my class if you don't need to go. But I need to make like Donald and Duck. So you can stay here and work on the solution is there, I think. It was printed by accident. I don't know if these are the answers for activity 8 though. So you need to write the answers where I was writing the format test now. Yes. I think these are the answers. Hi guys. I'm not there yet. It says, is this activity 8?
So the financial year ends 28th. Right? Yeah, this one here. The financial year ends 28th, right? But now they pay advertising pay until outside. So we draw this, right?
So it's 1 month prepay. 2 months because it's March and April.
Yes, you divide by 2. So we say advertising pay for the period 1. So 1 falls within the year, and then the 2 falls outside. But that's like 5 divided by 2. So 190 falls in this year. But now the 570, then 190 times 2.
What's the 570? Is it prepaid?
Yes. But it includes the current year.
I didn't even go to
And I see it as an error. Does advertising affect the month?
You must ask my other teacher in this class. She sees things that I don't see. Come